My stepdaughter was a nightmare on our vacation, and I said I wouldn't take her on trips again. Now my husband and her mom think I'm being too harsh. I have 2 children from a previous relationship, Danielle, who's 11, and Elliot, who's 7. My husband, John, loves them like his own. He also has a 15-year-old daughter, Alicia, from a previous relationship. John and I have been married for 4 years, but I've only seen Alicia a few times. She spends most of her time with her mother and attends an elite boarding school, so we rarely have the chance to meet. This summer, I planned a 3-week holiday to Spain with my kids. John was supposed to join us, but work got in the way. When he mentioned the trip to Alicia, she was excited and begged him to convince me to let her come along. I agreed, on the condition that her mother would cover her flight and hotel costs. At first, everything seemed fine, but soon problems started cropping up. Alicia hadn't packed nearly enough clothes for 3 weeks, so she ended up borrowing mine, which were way too big for her. When we went shopping for more clothes, I couldn't afford the high-end brands she liked, and she cried about having to settle for cheap clothes. She even called her mom in tears, complaining that I was being unfair by making her wear things she wasn't used to. Things escalated when Alicia tried to convince me to buy her alcohol multiple times. Then, one night at a restaurant, she met some boys from our home country. She got cozy with one of them, and when it was time for us to leave because Elliot was tired, she wanted to stay with them and go back to where they were staying. As her guardian on this trip, I couldn't allow her to go off with a group of boys we'd never met, especially in a foreign country. She threw a massive tantrum, arguing there was no point in coming on holiday if she couldn't have fun. On the journey home, Alicia was sulking nonstop. She started picking on Danielle, telling her she'd have no friends when she starts secondary school, calling her ugly, and making other cruel remarks. I shut that down immediately, but it just made her mood worse. When we got back, I told John how difficult Alicia had been throughout the trip and made it clear that I wouldn't be taking her on any future holidays. He insisted that she hadn't done anything too bad. I decided to speak to Alicia's mom, Leanne, and laid everything out. To my surprise, Leanne defended Alicia's behavior, saying it was just what teenage girls do. After their conversation, John started defending her too, insisting that she's a nice girl if I just give her another chance. I haven't said I'll never be in the same room with Alicia again, just that I won't be responsible for her on a holiday after her behavior. But John thinks I'm overreacting and believes I should give her another shot. I have no intention of doing that.